that's my follow-ups around this issue around the connection to movements and power. So when you were on the pod 5 years ago, we talked about the theory of change and how to win elections, right? And you
Yeah.
said we've done the research, and so we have your
He
quote. You
put me in
said,
trouble because I'm what I said. Here we go.
yes, I don't think-
That's
you
why we
said,
got the receipts. Don't worry.
you said power wins elections, and power is built by people coming together and building movements. And so, we talked about how diverse Michigan is, as well as over the past decade, right? It has flipped back and forth in presidential elections, right? In terms of which direction it has gone. So can you, and this is a lot of what the national discussion is right now about what went wrong. People have these, hot takes and uninformed takes, but strongly felt takes, etc. So can you talk about your analysis on where Democrats went wrong in terms of why we did not actually win, particularly most recently in 2024?
I think that again, our the challenge as I see it, and just from what I observe in Michigan, obviously where I have the most perspective, is that I felt like people didn't believe that Democrats were urgently trying to fix the status quo with the level of urgency that they had. Like they were pissed off about stuff not working, and they thought Democrats were like, like it's bad, but is it that bad? And like, okay, we'll fix it at some point, and we'll fix it at a slower pace than maybe people wanted. And I think that mismatch that opened the door for people to listen to a story that it primed people to be lied to and to believe it. And so one of the reasons why I believe that my approach that is again very solution oriented, values driven but results oriented, is because I think if people see that if a system fails, that Democrats are like frustrated by that and want to fix that, whether that is an economic system, whether that is a system that has been delivered by the government, whether that is a private sector system that's not working, like that we want to get it right and that we will do everything we can to get it right and get it right now, because another day when you can't afford to get a home is another day that's a failure. Another day when you can't afford to take your kids to daycare or to put your kid in pre-K is another day that's a failure. Another day when you can't afford to get a mortgage is another day that's a failure. And that we're going to be working every day relentlessly, using all of our imagination and all of our intellect, all of our connections to be able to make something happen. I think that people didn't feel that urgency, but I have that urgency. Like I think that our part of our answer is not about like people having an argument about whose issues we need to center or foreground. It's the fact that we need to just make sure that when we talk to people, they believe us that we can deliver for them.